we are giving away a free Steam key to the story-based adventure game The Silent Age. In this addictive game, you assume the role of a regular, unsuspecting janitor who sees himself confronted with the daunting task to save all of mankind. Simply answer the question at the beginning of every video to be entered for the giveaway running until July 31st. You can enter as many times as you want by answering every new question in order to increase your chances. Let's get it. Hey guys, question for this video is gonna be, name a flavor of milk that you want us to use in a future video. So we're being extra generous today because it's not a hard question at all, it's just an opinion question, and we're asking for milk anyway, and we're giving stuff away because this is a democracy, and we love doing it. So today, we are using blueberry milk, by the way, because that was suggested to us, even though this looks more like purple berry milk. But then again, I'm not a fruitist. But what we're showing you today is gonna be some fun stuff you can do with the console.
Also, we currently don't have Cookie Monster on, but it doesn't matter.
No.
Because we're not actually playing the game in the typical sense.
We're just doing stuff with the console, showing you some fun bugs and interactions that can happen. So that idea was sparked by a viewer. Actually, I think we got several requests of that, but one viewer specifically was asking for us to do that a lot. So a shout out to that guy. Listen, I'm not gonna try and pronounce your YouTube username, man. I'm not that type of wizard.
Is that the Ukrainian one?
Yeah, it's like the all kinds of symbols. Listen, he's got a cookie clicker. He's got a picture of a cookie for a profile guy. Great dude. Yeah, you're awesome, but I'm not even trying. Like if you listen, if you can somehow write it in the comments, like how to pronounce your name, I'll do it next time. I'm not going to try this time, but shout out to you. You deserve it. So, let's get into what we got, man.
So, first of all, I suppose let's start with the least interesting thing, as we've shown this before. The toys thing.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, by the way.
Not the least interesting. It's fun. It's really fun.
Yep, it's just the least interesting as we've already shown it.
Yeah.
Also, fun thing, you know how you can set the defocus thing to be on, which I believe it is by default, so that when you tab out the game, it doesn't take up as many resources?
Now you click off and it starts.
The console is considered a different window.
Yeah, and now the game just starts lagging.
So, yeah, that's
turn it off.
Not the most visually appealing. So, what we've already shown is the toys, as they're called.
You put Game.TOYS, toys all caps, and then you put space equal, space true.
I think you can enter 1 as well for the Boolean value, but true, false, it works, okay? And you get those.
There's cookies falling from the sky, man. Extra cookies, and they're like balls in water. You can play around with them. Like maybe you're waiting for another reindeer or a golden cookie to pop up, and you need to stay in the window, or you do a never click. Hell, you do a never click. You need to spend all your time.
Which in retrospect might have been a good idea.
Yeah, but that's hindsight to give life advice, right?
Oh yeah, also, before you start messing with the console, save.
Save.
Like export save it to a text file, import save after, maybe if something got fucked up.
Before doing anything funny, save and export.
We may or may not have deleted all of our heavenly chips before starting this episode accidentally.
Export your game file, so to make sure none of the funky business is going down.
So that's
the toys, man. Show them how to deactivate it again. It's basically the exact same thing.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. It's just an internal value in a variable that's changed, which is a boolean, so you can just actually set it to false, and they disappear.
There you go.
They're
just gone. They're out of there. But you can bring them back whenever you want. Play with some cookie toys. Eat some milk. That's cool. I
believe it's one of those things that the game also doesn't save, so if you reload the page, you have to set it again if you want it. Pretty basic. Yeah. Okay,
go to the side real quick and show them where we can find those codes.
So this one I don't think was on here, but this is the Cookie Clicker video. Wiki.
It's the wiki.
My bad. I think it's just cookieclicker.wiki.com. Under the cheating page.
Yes.
Which you can actually, let me scroll up all the way. Up here, cheating. This is this page.
Yep.
And of course you can see how to do all the cheats.
There's all codes for anything, and they're explained pretty well, so yeah.
Yeah, it's very in-depth, and then almost entirely at the bottom of it is it? No, it's further down. There is the utilities, cosmetic tweaks, and that's where all the stuff is that we're going to do. I think the toys aren't in here. I didn't find them.
Don't seem to be in there, but
I knew that one already.
There's one in particular, which is the face cookie, which is also what this person, whose name I'm not gonna go ahead and pronounce, suggested to us.
Yeah, which is this one. We can then just Game.addClass, elderWrath.
Yeah, he specifically gave us a warning, like you're gonna get scared because this is creepy.
Also, if you've been on the Cookie Clicker subreddit,
yep. You know how the cookie looks. There you go.
This one.
It's a grandma face in the cookie. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing else changes, but that's that.
Actually, it's over the cookie.
Yep, it's over the cookie.
So the cookie,
numbers.
you can see how it moves, and then the numbers are behind it.
Yep. You should only do this when you're in the Gram Apocalypse. It just makes sense.
So yeah.
Then you can get rid of that the same way.
Yeah, remove class, and then
type in a thing.
Yeah.
That's how you get rid of it. So, great. Another one that was suggested, though, and this is probably one of my favorites, is the Game.PARTY. Because
it says epilepsy warning here, so epilepsy warning.
Yeah, epilepsy warning. Like, we're not even joking. That's for real. Listen.
Same as with the...
We all like good old cookies and milk. That's all cool and all that. But sometimes you need to bring in some rock and roll, and sometimes you need to bring in some colors, right?
Yeah, some disco.
Yeah, we all
go back to the 70s.
Yeah, exactly. We all like the tea party kind of party, not the political one. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about cookies and probably milk, not really tea. I'm not a huge tea guy, by the way.
Nope.
You're a coffee guy.
Yes, very much so.
We all like that, but sometimes you gotta get rocking. So, Game.PARTY.
This one, exact same idea as with the toys. It's a variable, a boolean that is set to true.
Yep. Last epilepsy warning. Let's go get it. There you go.
Yeah, this is kind of nuts.
Yeah, great.
You could also make it stop, but if I remember correctly, when you make it stop, I think it just gets stuck wherever it was.
So it's gonna be tilted and in one specific color? Yep.
Yes.
Nice. So that's like, all of a sudden the light stopped. Fantastic. And the blueberry milk is now greenberry milk.
Yeah.
Which I'm not
all the content.
Not an expert. All the content.
Then one other fun thing that you can do is you can do game, and you can mess with all kinds of variables in here. FPS is one of them.
FPS is one of them. So the typical one is 30, right?
Yes.
FPS is frames per second, by the way. So if we put it at 300,
the game is gonna go faster.
Everything's crazy. Put it at 5. That's also fun. Put it at 5 and everything just slows down. It's like they're moving around and everything's frozen. Yep. The actual cookie production speed stays the same. It's just the animation speed. And it's a slowed down party, man. This is like the moment in the party where like a slower song plays, but the lights just keep going. Like when you have a regular party and it's all going fine and dandy, and all of a sudden someone turns the music up to 100 and all the lights start flickering like crazy and everybody gets epileptic.
This is what modern music does to people.
Isn't that a nice image there? Huh? That's something that you could stare at for 20 minutes. Accelerated cookie toys. See, you can combine a lot of these things for a lot of fun stuff.
Weird colors, cookie toys, high speed.
You want to put the party on as well.
I didn't want to put the party on when I was seeing how fast the frame rate can go, but let's do this.
So imagine now that you brought toys to that party, and they, for some reason, look like cookies as well. There you go.
How much am I supposed to try?
Give me a thou wow.
That seems a bit tamer than I thought you were gonna go.
Give me a thou wow. Whoa, dude. That is not good for your eyes, but that's nice though. See, I think this is what LSD does to people. If they were playing Cookie Clicker at home. Which is better to do. Alright.
That's a million.
I feel you. Let's see. And it's got stuck. Yeah, turns out 1,000,000 frames per second will freeze your browser. What a discovery.
I mean, I'm not surprised, okay?
But you know what? We're taking it to the limits right here, so you're not gonna have to. So, you can go to 1,000. If you want to get there, you can go to 1,000. You can put a party on at the same time, bring some toys.
I would like to think that this probably also depends on your browser and your computer setup. So just because something that we are doing right here works, does not mean it's necessarily going to work on your computer. Just a disclaimer, because otherwise people are going to scream at us if they don't get 1,000 FPS without freezing shit.
Correct. Let me quickly, before we get into the last and final thing, that is probably also the most useful one, by the way, and also viewer suggested, quickly mention that we appreciate that these videos get so much popularity, and people seem to be enjoying these a lot. And if you do tend to enjoy what we do, then we encourage you to go and check out some other stuff that we do on our channel as well. Because Cookie Clicker is not the only game that we play. We play a variety of stuff, and we actually do way more than just talk about cookies on the internet. We talk about other stuff on the internet, which is an interesting thing to do. And if you happen to enjoy it, go have a look at it, do yourself a favor, and consider subscribing for the other stuff that we do, and maybe you'll end up appreciating it as well. But regardless of that, we are glad that you're watching this. So, that being said, as you plant some new trees there, cookie trees.
It's like wheat or something like that.
Got one of them in my backyard.
It's wheat, yeah.
Okay, it's wheat. One last thing that we need to look at, also viewer suggested by dude whose name I don't know, but great guy, is kind of a glitch. I definitely consider it cheating. Because you can essentially get heavenly upgrades by first exporting your save, then ascending in the game. Like you're going to save it on your hard drive and text document. You're going to ascend in the game, purchase whatever heavenly upgrade you want. For the example would be the fanciful dairy selection.
Yes.
The milk selection. So you're going to purchase that. You're going to ascend. You're going to get to that. You're going to open the screen where you can select the milk. You're going to open it. You're going to click it, but you're not going to select the milk itself. So you're not going to close it. And then while you're there, you're going to import the original save again. And that apparently, we're not going to do it right now, but I'm trusting that guy. That apparently will allow you to keep that fancy milk that you just picked, but replay, like start playing from your original game file again.
Yeah, but if I understand correctly, you don't actually keep the upgrade, you just keep the milk, right?
I think so, yeah.
And I think he said you can do the same thing with the season switcher, where you select your season, import a save that doesn't have the season switcher on it, it'll stay in the season.
Yeah, like Christmas, just extra boost reindeer, right?
Yeah, which, I mean, boils down to the same thing as changing your system time at the end of the day.
Exactly. But, like, that's not what we're going to do in the thing, but it should be mentioned because it's a fancy idea. If we said it incorrectly, by the way, clarify that to us.
Read what he said, so that's probably more accurate than what we just said, because we don't have the comment in front of us right now.
Yeah, he mentioned it in a different video that we can give you a link to.
Yeah.
So, praise be to that guy. Great dude. Huge fan of the series. So that's for today, all that we wanted to show off
also,
to you.
if there's any other of those fancy little things that you would want us to show off, we can show it as an aside in the regular video, of course.
We'll do more of these episodes.
Or if there's more of those that come up, we can also do another focus episode on those types of things.
We'll do more of these little fun episodes because it's actually entertaining to do that stuff. And I think people are going to like to watch it as well because it's something else and not just a regular walkthrough. But if you happen to enjoy the video, then drop a like. As you've always been doing, that's a great way to support the channel. And tell us the stuff, man. Tell us what kind of milk, win a free game, more bugs and glitches and fun interactions if you know them. And basically any hint for, design-wise, if you want a specific background, let us know what you want. And the next episode will probably be on farms.
Yes.
So,
I've been kind of putting them up in your face the whole time.
Mm-hmm. There's farms. Stuff is growing as we speak. So
I harvested stuff as you were plugging our channel.
Exactly. That's going to be the next topic, very likely. And I hope you're all excited for that. We're going to see you in the next video when we get there. And JJ.
That's it.
That's it.